trips me out when people can't take an L. Like, that's the point of the video game. You can't win them all. Just, that's basically it. Like, unless you were that fucking good, by any means, man. Once in a while, give it a break. Switch it up. Go play something else. But if you play a game and you legit, like full on ape, and you gotta, like, throw shit, and, like, man, you playing it wrong. Like, you legit playing it wrong. Several times over, like, look, if you end up watching J Boy the Kid, you will understand that this kid, that me, I'm J Boy the Kid. You will understand that I am just simply trying to play the game for the fun. That's it. You can find me on YouTube. I'm streaming right now. Look me up, J Boy the Kid. Look me up.
I got you 6.
You will understand that shit's not always about winning, man. Just play for fun. And don't be a bitch when you subscribe or follow and then back out. Like, don't do that. Don't do it in the first place if you're gonna back out. That just doesn't make any sense. I just see things differently. Oh, they all up in there. Oh man, it got me right in the freaking head, right? Nope, no you didn't, just go. Oh, he's in the house. Let me run in the house. Oh, before I run in the house, get that guy. What was he, up here? Oh, he died? Ah, he died. Oh, shit. I didn't see him. Oh, another thing I want to get off my chest. Why in the hell is 2020 extra crazy? Like, man, does anybody else notice, like, how crazy the world's turning into? Oh, man, what the? Where'd he come from? Like, man, bad time, like, super bad time. This 2020 stuff is legit just out of control. You got people, you got politics. Like, I'm not even into politics, and that's all you hear these days is stuff about politics. And it's like, man, I didn't want to talk about this. I don't even know what you're talking about as far as politics. Like, I don't get into this stuff because, like, everyone's gonna have their own opinion, and that's it. You can't argue. You argue, but it ain't no winning. You know, it ain't no winning because that's all people want to do is talk about politics. What's corrupting what, and you know, if you ain't on the same side, we ain't talking. I see people that are into different politics and they've known these people for quite some time, but all of a sudden they stop talking to each other because of politics. And it's like, man, I don't even join the party, and I don't even want to hear this shit because that's all people are talking about these days, and it's controlling people's emotions, you know, and it's sad. It's legit fucking sad. Like, man, You got people angry. Like, man, what are you angry about? Like, this shit's affecting your life. And it's nothing you can do about it. Like, people's true colors are popping out. Like, they are shown to the world. Oh. And it's like, man, ain't nothing the same. You can't be friendly. This whole COVID shit is corrupting people. It's corrupting everywhere you go. You know, it's fucked up. You know, it's really fucked up. I seen this video about this shit that it was brought up last year in January 24th. January 24th last year. And it's just now hitting this year. There is some shit out in the world that is not being talked about the right way. And it's corrupting people's mind and it's tearing people apart today. And it's like, I don't know, man. And you got people like, you can't even fucking sneeze. You can't breathe. You can't sneeze. You can't breathe a certain way. People look at you sideways like, oh shit, you got the corona. Like, no, man. It ain't natural. It was man-made. Come on now. Like, and the reason why I don't get involved the only reason why I don't get involved and I don't talk about this shit often, other than right now, because I just got this stuff in my head I need to get off my chest. It's the fact of like, you can't win no matter what. I'm gonna say this right now, and by the time I get done putting this up on YouTube on Tuesday, maybe somebody stumbles into this part, they're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why'd you say that? What are you talking about? And I'm gonna be like, because it's the stuff that I see. See that? I'm being corrupted based off the stuff that I see, stuff that I hear, and now I'm exploiting it. And it's gonna be like, well, this is what I've heard. And it's like, is it true? Because, you know, I don't really do stuff on social media. I don't really get too involved, but this is what I've heard. Now, somebody that does get involved, they're gonna turn around and be like, hey, that's not true. Okay. But I don't want nobody turning around and blowing up on me as far as like, you piece of shit, you can't be talking about stuff like that. Like, bro, I am not sorry because you are that mad because I brought this up. For instance, I didn't want to do this, but the whole Black Lives Matter thing, I'm a black guy. But you don't see me on any social media talking about Black Lives Matter. You don't see me protesting and you don't see me rioting. I mean, yeah, it affects me because it's the black community that has this happening and it's messed up. But when you think about it, it's been happening to us for quite some time. So what has changed? You know? Like, it pisses me off that I have to look at this stuff knowing that this is life. This is what real life is right here. People just, man, like it's sad. It is so sad and it's so frustrating that I have to sit here and keep my mouth closed as far as like what's going on in the world, because I personally choose not to get involved because I know for a fact that it will corrupt my emotions and change my views as far as life and other people around me. And I can get some grief from that. And I know I will once somebody hears me say this. Because honestly, the way I see it and honestly the way I feel about it, it's messed up. The world is that corrupted, and it's just to pin people, you know, pin us down some more. Pin us down to what they want us to be as far as this life, this lifestyle, and it's not fair. It hasn't been fair ever, you know. I go day to day as a black male, a young black smart male. I go day to day and I have to deal with people and their views on life and the way they see life and how corrupted politics and I'm gonna say it too. Some of the religions are very corruptive and controlling in a sense of like, damn, you need to like not push so hard because I'm not into religion. I'm not into politics. So you feel some type of way, that's not my fault. You know, don't push your politics or your religion on me if I'm not into that stuff. You know, but this is the world that we see it right now. This is how it is. And I look on social media, that's the only thing I see. It is the only thing I see as far as like the rioting, what's it called? The protests, which like the protests are great. Yes, we have a reason to do protests peacefully. And they're doing that. But then you got the people that's messing it up as far as like, oh, we're going to mess up their protest because like, oh, they think differently or they see shit differently or whatever the case could be to corrupt whatever else is going on in this world. And I could be wrong. I don't have any facts because I don't do my research on any of this stuff because I'm trying not to get involved. But I'm only talking about it now because this is all that I see every single day. Like, holy shit. You cannot avoid this stuff. This is what the world is right now. Oh, Jack. Hey, hi Jack. How's it going? And thank you for joining me, by the way. But I don't know. I'm not mad. I'm honestly not mad, and I honestly am not too corrupted in my mindset as far as like why I don't get involved of protests. I don't get involved with the rioting and like all the crazy shit that's going on in the world. Like half the time I didn't even fucking wear a mask. That's just me. You know, they say like, oh, you know, protect yourself from COVID. Gotta wear a mask, gotta fucking put hand sanitizer, all this bullshit. But it's like, man, I done washed my hands. Oh, good. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you're doing good, man. But like all this shit with the COVID bullshit, like, oh, wash your hands and use hand sanitizer. Like, bitch, wait a minute. Who doesn't wash their hands? That should be the thing. Like, that's an automatic thing. You got dirt on your hands? Wash your fucking hands. You done wiped your ass? Wash your fucking hands. That's a given. Like, why are you telling people like, oh, you know, stay safe, wash your hands? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. You will wash your hands regardless every day. That's a common human nature. You got dirty hands? Wash your hands. You cough on your hands? You wash your hands. You fucking sneeze? You wash your hands. Now all of a sudden that COVID comes up, now they're announcing it. Like, wait a minute. What? And this is the reason why I don't get involved in any of these things, because it's corrupting people. It's corrupting people's mindsets. It's changing people's views, and it's controlling their emotions. And it's like, man, this shit's dumb. It's just legit dumb. And then the test for this, they stick a long ass Q-tip up your fucking nose. Like, man, bitch, you ain't touching my brain with that thing. I ain't playing games. We got to fight after this. I am not playing. And then you got these nurses doing like double overtime and shit because people are like massively sick all of a sudden because of this shit, because they came in contact with somebody that magically has it. What? What? Wait a minute. I don't know, man. I am not taking this as a joke. I'm not bullshitting as far as like what I am saying. I'm just legit getting some stuff off my chest because it's the way I see it. Everyone has their own opinion. Like, you can judge me all you want. You can say what you need to say all you want. But just know that I have my own opinion. And this is my opinion. This is how I feel. This is how I see it. It's sad. It's legit sad. Like, I can't even go in the store without someone looking at me funny because of what's going on nowadays. And it's like, man, there's nothing I can do. And I ain't mad about who I am. Fuck everything else that does not matter to me. Honestly, that's the way I see it. I mean, I I couldn't barely go to the store in the first place without someone looking at me sideways. That was just a given. But as far as like the whole Black Lives Matter movement, like I understand it, but it's been like this for a very, very, very long time, and it ain't shit fucking changed. Like, man, it ain't fair. Like, why do we always gotta suffer? Like, why do we always gotta be, you know, the bottom feeder, so to speak? Like, man, get out of here. Like, a color shouldn't matter. Like, honestly, and I ain't defending nobody. Like, of course I'm gonna defend my race when it comes down to it, but in real life, a fucking color should not matter. Like, in real fucking life, you know, we all can die the exact same way. Doesn't make you any fucking special. It does not make you special. Shit's fucking stupid, man. You get shot, you die, you can die the exact same way. You fucking get sick, you can get sick the exact same way. You are not some real life fucking Superman, and you ain't no real life fucking Batman or fucking God or Jesus or whoever the fuck overly immortal in power. You ain't that person. You just as human. Like, stop treating people like shit because you're a different color. That don't make no fucking sense. It don't make sense. Like, just because I'm a black guy, you're a white guy, you're yellow or fucking pink, green, purple, whatever the fuck you are, that doesn't mean I'm gonna look at you sideways like, oh shit, I can't trust you. Like, yeah, I don't trust you now because of what the world is corrupted about. Yeah. So I'm gonna have my questions, my concerns. I'm gonna be always looking over my shoulder, but that's just a given because this is what the world's turning into. And you can't ever trust anybody anyways until proven wrong. That's just a given. That's seriously just a given. And it's, man, I don't know, man. Like, I'm so tired of it. I already have a hard time getting through fucking life and then trying to protect the ones that I love, and, you know, try to get help with, you know, and then this shit happens and it's just making stuff worse. Like, you can't even look at life a different way because this is what life is. Like, right now, this is what life is. Oh, man. So fucking stupid. Like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of looking at social media for its extra fuckery. I'm so tired of, like, it's even to the point, my freaking Yahoo account gives me all this bullshit fuckery mail, and I didn't even sign up for it. That's how messed up the world is. Like, it's giving me stuff to inform me about the world in which I have not even signed myself up for. It's just popping up like, boop, there you go. Coronavirus this, President Trump that, Black Lives Matter this. This is what happened in New York City. Now Seattle has its own fucking shit going on. It's like, wow, I didn't even want to look at this, but now I know. Magic, right? Like, you can't even not see it, if that even makes sense. You cannot not see it. It's everywhere, and it's sad. For real sad. Like what Guy says on Street Fighter Alpha, profound sadness. For real. Profound sadness, because that's just what life is right now. It's profound sadness.
Man. Allied cruise missile launched. Next hardpoint. took the hard point. Hard point contested.
Enemy at the container.
I don't even. Oh man, he was just waiting. I don't even freaking know. Like, damn. What to do these days, man? Because everyone else is trying to do the same thing, but you know, some people get fucked over and some people just get lucky. Like maybe I just gotta get lucky. My brother once said, you know,
Enemy's got the hard point.
you gotta just hit it at the right place at the right time.
Ready to move.
And I believe it. You know, I just gotta hit.
Tomorrow will be different.
I just gotta hit home. Right place, right time. You know, I mean, I'm saying all these things as far as like, I think it's called sexism. Like, I don't have assets. I don't have sexism. You know, some people are attracted by perversion, and it's true. Don't knock it. Don't lie. You know you watch because you're perverted, and like, oh man, I don't even care what you're playing. I just want to look. Like, don't lie, cause it's true. Like that, the whole Black Lives Matter movement, I support it because we have a reason to. I may not be out there doing it because I always have grown up not to follow the bandwagon. I'm only talking about it now because it's bugging me, and fuck, it's been going on for so long. It's just, I just had to say something at least. That, the whole thing with the politics that's going on right now, I'm not into politics. And then that's all people want to talk about. Like, bro, what did you eat last night? How about that? Oh, bro, I had chicken Alfredo. It was good. Oh, man. I don't fucking know.